Nothing but blue skies and sunshine for the remainder of the week. I'd say it's a great time to wash your car, but knowing my luck, the birds have other plans.
This guy sure knows how to have a good time.
Hey, looking good, Ken?
Hey, Mr. Peabody. Ken Baxter, what can I do for you? Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Nelson, remember we have that meeting with Mr. Peabody later.
Oh yeah, thanks. This quarter's been amazing. Business is booming.
Yes, it is.
How about them Bears?
Heck of a team, Jim. They can really go all the way this year.
Yeah, they can.
Hey, did you guys see that new episode of I Love Lucy?
It was great.
Dude, it was
It was
insane.
really good.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Guys, our Q3 numbers are just fantastic. Ken, would you be able to share how your team has been doing so well?
Yeah, I'd love to, Mr. Peabody.
Perfect.
Well, guys, I credit our success here to our ability to work as a team and adapt to this ever-changing market. Great work, gentlemen. Honey, I'm home. Perfect. Who's excited for our night out? Well, someone's an eager beaver. You look great.
Change of plans. I'm going out with some friends tonight.
What are you talking about? We've been planning on Texarkana for over a month now.
I know, but we can go somewhere else with my parents this weekend. Julia can only do today, and I want to see her on my special day.
I understand. Enjoy your night out. You girls don't get too wild.
Were the purple ones. So I'm gonna try this one. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna dive right in. Oh! It burns! Oh! Oh!
Yellow?
Hey, Ken. Are you still seeing that girl from the Christmas party?
Well, if it isn't Jimbo from accounting. Kylie and I have been married for over 2 years now. Oh, what's the matter?
Listen, man. I really don't know how to say this, but I'm at Fiesta Mexico right now. You know the restaurant next to the American Gardens building on West 81st?
Jim, you know I don't go out drinking anymore. Trying to tempt me with a raspberry daiquiri, are you sly dog?
No, Ken. It's not that. This is different. I saw Kylie here. She's with another guy. They're pretty cozy, man.
Must be some punk kid trying to hit on her. She probably thinks that my sweet pea is some college girl.
Whatever, man. Just get down here quick. And remember, you got that income statement due tomorrow. See you around, Ken.
Yeah, income statement. Got it. Must have been a change of plans, or else she'd let me know. Wow, a Mazda 3. I wonder who drives that car. It feels wrong to park my old wagon next to a beauty like that. Never seen one of those babies in person.
Sorry, sir, we're completely booked. We can't have you here dressed like that.
There she was, my Kylie. And she looks happy. I haven't seen her smile like that since the very beginning. It wasn't no punk, but a well-dressed, well-spoken gentleman with her. He must have something I don't. Is it his dastardly good looks? His ability to afford a place like this? Or his charm? Never in my wildest dreams could I afford a Mazda 3 or dine at an establishment like this. But I've been nothing but good to Kylie. Why me? I thought we had something real. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I've always been wrong. It must be me. Maybe I wasn't enough. Not exciting enough. Not rich enough. Not enough.
Excuse me, sir? Sir? Are you alright? We can't have you just waiting around here. You've gotta go.
That's the Mazda 3 from earlier. That has to be his car. I've never been the nosy type, but I couldn't resist the urge to see if Kylie is still with him.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
Surely she wouldn't do anything to break her vows, right?
I want a divorce.
Okay.
Patty Muldoon, attorney at law. How may I help you?
Hi, I am going through a divorce right now, and I wanted to inquire about your services.
All right, that sounds great. Thank you for calling. Could I get your name?
It's Kenneth Baxter.
Ooh, I gotta go. Sorry. Yeah, good luck with that, though.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Baxter and Mrs. Dixon. I know this isn't enjoyable for either of you, but I hope that we can get through this hard time as fairly and quickly as possible. Now let's get to the meat and the potatoes. The house. What are we thinking?
I think it'd be...
I'd like to keep the house. I just got the garden looking exactly how I want it, and it'd be a shame to see it go.
Mr. Baxter, are you okay with that?
Fine.
So that's settled. How about the car?
The car was a gift from my parents, so I'd like to keep it.
But Ken, the color is so me. Plus, you have your bike.
That's true. The red fits your style so perfectly.
Right? Gosh, I am in love with that car.
Mr. Baxter, it's your call here.
Let her have it.
Hey Ken, could you come see me in the conference room? Ken, what the hell has gotten into you? 2 weeks ago we were considering you for promotion, and lately you've just been sitting at your desk doing jack shit.
I'm sorry, it's just been a rough time for me recently.
I don't care if hell freezes over. We have standards here. You can't be sitting around acting like a bum.
Yes, sir. I'll pick myself up and I'll be better.
Well, you can pick your ass up somewhere else. You're fired.
Sir, with all due respect, I've worked here for the past 4 years. I've given my all to this company. You can't just fire me.
Oh, but I can. Ken, you're a waste of a paycheck and a desk in this state.
Where do I go? I got rent due and mouths to feed.
Not my problem. You sure as hell can't stay here.
Great. Just great.
You married?
Married? No. How about you?
You ever been?
Nah, you?
Yeah. Divorced. Newly.
Sorry, man.
It is what it is, man. She took everything. House, car, a whole lot. What do you think about that?
Turn off, man.
I can't even blame her. I mean, I saw the guy. Better looking than me, more money than me, and I can guarantee you he's a lot smarter and funnier than me.
Nah, you'll get back on your feet.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Lost my job.
Because of your ex-wife?
I just let this shit control me. I would have fired my ass too.
I've never been in your situation, but what I can say is this. You had a life before this woman, and you got a long life ahead of you after this.
You. You know, I had a suit like that once. I always knew you'd end up here.
You know me?
They said you wouldn't come, but I knew. I knew you'd come. I'll fucking grow up.
What's your problem, man?
We knew you'd be here, you slimy bastard. Where's the money?
I'll get the money, man. Just give me some time, bro.
Down $20,000, and this guy has the audacity to be late on a payment. Do you know who you're dealing with?
Benny, man, please help me out, please.
I just want my money.
Ah.
I said I want it now. I want it now. This guy's no use. Back so soon, are you? What are you drinking?
Nothing. I'm looking for work.
Look, kid, I'm sympathetic, but we aren't looking for any other bartenders right now.
That's not what I'm talking about. Whatever it is that you do on the side, I want in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you last night, after I left the bar.
I don't think you realize what you're doing right now.
Pays good, yeah? I bet you got way more money than anyone would ever assume.
It pays.
Right. And I need money. I gotta get out of this shitty hotel, man.
Alright, kid. I need some help moving boxes. Meet me around back at 2 a.m. Sharp. Hey, look who decided to show up.
Ready to get to work? Are the boxes inside?
Change of plans. We're going for a drive. This is Flavio. You two will be working together going forward.
Hey, buddy, you met the right guy right here. Benny Two Balls has been in the business a long time.
Benny Two Balls. I like that.
You gotta know me a lot longer than a day to call me that, kid.
Right. Just Benny then.
Just in case you need it, kid.
Oh. Cool, yeah. 1911, 45 Magnum, 44 millimeter. Yeah, I use these like all the time.
It's just a little self-defense. The area we're going can get pretty rough.
Look, we're good guys doing what we have to do. Want a puff?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Good, it's settled. You'll be in the back, Ken. You told me the wife got the house. Where you been staying?
Not really anywhere, I guess.
I tell you what, you do a good job keeping the coast clear tonight, we'll get you somewhere real nice to stay. Flavio and I are meeting one of our clients to move some product. I want you to stand guard. If you see anyone, I want you to take care of it.
You got it, boss.
Ken, go stand guard at that light over there.
$3 kilos at $30,000 each. For you, $75,000.
That's great, especially on such short notice. Let me get a look at it and I'll get you boys paid. Oh, that shit's good.
Who is that? Ken, what are you doing? Take care of this bum. What am I paying you for, Ken? Do it! Hurry up, kid. I can't have you flipping balls over some no-life.
Holy shit. I just killed someone. What if the cops find out? What if they come after me? Oh gosh, maybe I should turn myself in.
You're fine, kid. Cops don't care about some hobo like that. You really think they got nothing better to do?
It all happened so fast. You were yelling, and then the next thing you know, he's dead. Why do we have to kill him? He didn't do anything wrong.
Don't make me out to be some kind of jerk, kid. We did what we had to do, and that's that. You did good, Ken. Ken, what do you say we just forget about this and enjoy the first night of your new life?
Holy shit. I've never seen this much money in my life.
Go buy yourself a nice room and get out of this ratty suit.
Oh, I like this suit.
Listen, kid, you got a reputation to uphold now if you want to be one of us. Have a good night, Ken.
I never thought I'd end up here. One moment, I was just a guy working a dead-end job, barely scraping by, and now... At first I freaked out, I mean, who wouldn't? But then I got that envelope. The money. 3 months' salary in one night. I kept thinking about it. The way it felt. Wrong, but also powerful. It's crazy, right? Trading my soul for some cash. But that money changes things. No more being treated like dirt. For once, I'm in control. I make the rules. It's not just about the money. It's about the power, the respect. I can do this. I have to do this. This is my new life. No turning back.
Glad you showed up again, kid. How you feeling after all that sank in?
First time's always the hardest, right? But the money, it's good.
Good. Enjoy the money, because you deserved it. But Ken, I need you to understand something. Once you're in this life, you're in. You get that, right?
Yeah, if that's what it takes. I want this. I need this. The old life, that was getting me nowhere. Here, I have a chance to be somebody.
Listen, kid, you come to me with any doubt about this new lifestyle, it's not going to be pretty for the both of us. Are you ready to join the family?
I'm all in.
Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it.
We got a funny guy, huh?
Let us leave all this illusion behind. Just like birds of a feather.
What is your problem, man?
cominciavo a volare nel cielo vivo. Volare, oh, oh.
The defendant can come in now.
Good luck, kid.
Please rise for the Honorable Judge Cameron Fisher.
Thank you, everybody. Please be seated.
We have the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus Mr. Kenneth Baxter. Mr. Baxter has been charged with 1 count of aggravated assault, 1 count of simple assault, 1 count of disturbing the peace, 1 count of petty theft, and 1 count of assault and battery.
Counselor, your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. My job here today is to prove that the defendant is a violent and out-of-control man. Listen, I'll be the first to admit, I don't always keep my temper on the road. Just ask my wife. But have I ever acted on these feelings? Have I ever gotten out of my car to confront the idiot in front of me? Absolutely not. Because I am a reasonable adult that can keep myself under control in stressful situations. Mr. Baxter has proven himself to be the exact opposite kind of person. He is a threat to the world around him. How much more damage can he cause in more stressful situations? And while he's not on trial for this, I feel that it is necessary, Your Honor, to note that he is a known member of the Boozer crime family. There is no way of verifying how many serious crimes this man has committed. But what I do know is that he cannot remain in a civilized society. Thank you.
Defense, your opening statement.
Your Honor, I am quite frankly appalled by the statement presented by the prosecuting party. I have been practicing law nearing 20 years, and I have never seen an attorney stand before a judge and fabricate such outlandish accusations regarding a defendant. Counselor, I believe you said it yourself. My client is not on trial for any alleged mob affiliations, so I think it best we keep these accusations out of the courtroom and focus solely on the charges presented here today. Mr. Baxter has been navigating an exceptionally taxing period in his life and merely experienced an isolated outburst. My client has already begun attending therapy to find ways to better negotiate his current disposition. This is a good man, a man who simply chose one false resolve. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Fornataro. That's all I have.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Mr. Kenneth Baxter to the stand. Mr. Baxter, how are you?
Feeling all right, thank you.
Good, good. As I alluded to previously, you've been experiencing a very difficult time in your life. Are you willing to share what's been occurring?
Of course. About 3 months ago, I discovered my wife had been cheating on me with another man. Naturally, this led to us getting divorced. I ended up losing my house, my car, even ended up losing my job. It's just been tough getting back on my feet.
Have you secured a new job?
I have. I'm bartending at Benny's Bar.
And could you describe your perspective on this incident?
Sitting behind Dr. McClure at a red light, When the light turned green, he didn't go, so I honked my horn. He immediately rolled down his window and gave me the middle finger. After that, I just kind of blacked out. I really don't remember the rest.
And how has your therapy fared?
Really well. I've just been in a much better place since speaking to a therapist. I'm much better at managing my stress now.
Thank you, Mr. Baxter. No more questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Baxter, why do you think you specifically have been so affected by your recent struggles? Plenty of people get divorced and lose their job and don't brutally beat people. Why should you get a pass?
I don't think I'm asking for any kind of special treatment. I think if other people lived through my current situation, I would try to be a little empathetic towards them.
Would you have said that a year ago?
I'd like to think so.
Are you aware that Benny's Bar is a known front for the Boozer crime family?
Objection! Your Honor, irrelevant.
Sustained. Move on, counselor.
In Dr. McClure's police report, it said that the attack didn't happen until the red light after. How can you say that you blacked out if you had plenty of time to think about how you wanted to handle this situation?
I think I just blacked out the entire time from the anger that I was feeling. I know that's not the best explanation, but that's the only way I can describe it.
You're right, Mr. Baxter. That isn't a great explanation. I have one more question for you. Why did you waive your right to a jury today?
Objection! My client has a right to privacy.
Overruled. Let's hear it, Mr. Baxter.
Well, I guess I just don't have a lot of faith in people. Or I took a shot.
That's all. Thank you, Mr. Baxter.
Thank you, everybody. I've made my decision. Mr. Kenneth Baxter, for the one count of aggravated assault, I have found you not guilty. For one count of simple assault, I have found you guilty. For one count of disturbing the peace, I have found you not guilty. For the one count of petty theft, I have found you not guilty. And for the one count of assault and battery, I have found you not guilty. I sentence you to 6 months probation.
Thank you, Your Honor. Guys, I'm really sorry for putting you through all this trouble. I should have kept my cool in the first place.
Don't sweat it, kid. You took it like a champ and didn't talk. That's all we can ask for.
But isn't the boss gonna be mad the family had to spend all this money just to keep me out of the can?
Are you kidding me? This is just part of the job, kid. Everyone gets busted at some point. It's just a matter of if you keep your mouth shut or not. 6 month probation, that's a win in my book.
Oh yeah? You guys remember your first time getting busted?
Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. Paul and I stole his grandma's car. Forgot to turn on the headlights. You should have seen Boss's face. I'm lucky I just got 6 months for Grand Theft Auto.
You boys got it too easy nowadays. Back in my time, the mob didn't have money to spend on get out of jail for free cards. My first offense got me 2 years house arrest for doing donuts.
morning, Ken. Do you have a second? It's urgent.
I'm sorry, I'm not the best with names this early in the morning.
We haven't met yet. I'm on Don's orders.
Well, if you're on the Don's Accord, it must be important. Come in and you make yourself at home while I put on some appropriate clothing.
Now, Ken, you got your stomach Benny 2 balls. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, he's like a father to me. I was down and out after losing everything, but I met Benny, gave me a start, and got me back up on my feet.
Unfortunately, Ken, I have some bad news for you.
What is this?
Ken, for the past 2 weeks, we've been tracking your friend Benny. We've always had our concerns with Benny, but we never thought he would betray the family quite like this.
But Benny would never. I mean, he's been part of the family forever.
Listen, years ago, before your time, long time ago, Benny led our biggest heist to date, right? Talking millions upon millions of dollars. Enough money to set up everyone in the family for the rest of their lives. But the operation failed. A lot of our good and best men went to prison for a very, very long time because of Benny's negligence.
Okay? So what does that have to do with me?
You're close with Benny. And the family wants to do something about Benny. They want to shut him up, if you will. Ken, ever since that job, Benny's been looking for a way out of the family. And we fear that he'd go to the point of ratting us all out just to save himself.
Oh, I see. You just want me to convince Benny not to do this, right?
Not exactly. We need someone to, keep him quiet. For good.
Holy shit! Are you insane? You want me to kill Benny?
Listen, Ken, I waited thinking long and hard about what life was like before. The family, scraping by to pay bills. No respect. And you're gonna let a man take that all away from you, your own mentor, because of his lack of loyalty to the family. Look in the mirror, Ken.
No. I couldn't bring myself to do it. If you want Benny dead so bad, why don't you do it?
Ken, you know Benny better than any of us. That slippery little rat always has his boys around him. You need to act quick. Your life, my life, everyone's life as a free man is done.
Benny's been nothing but good to me. But I wouldn't want to risk getting any of us sent to jail. And life before the family was hell.
You're getting it, Ken. And did I mention, you'll be paid very, very kindly.
Fine. If it means saving the family, I'll do it.
Remember, Ken, if you don't act, he will. I'll sue myself.
Hey Flavio, thanks for doing this with me.
Thanks for bringing me in on this. Can't wait to get my hands on that traitor.
Let's just keep our heads in there and wait for the right moment to do it.
Gotcha.
Hey, how the heck are you guys?
Hey Benny, nice to see you.
How's it hanging, Two Balls?
Pretty good, pretty good. Come on in. Gabagool, you can leave the blueprints on the table. I got some laundry running. I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, killer, show me what you got.
Benny, what is this?
What's what?
You got a lot of explaining to do.
Where'd you guys find that?
How long has this been here?
I don't know. Let me see that.
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's not get too excited here.
I trusted you, Benny. How could you do this to the family?
I can barely look at you anymore.
Please, let me explain.
Dave Anderson. That ball player himself.
Superstar.
That's right. That was David Anderson for you. Never took any shit from the old battle axe.
And he taught me the 3 greatest life lessons. Never eat a fish out of the Great Lake. Never go to sophomore junior prom with Alan Mitchell. And you do not want to miss a pitch to this guy.
Exactly.
So, you guys hear about Giovanni?
No.
Dead. The Morgan family got him.
Oh no, not Gio.
Which one was Gio?
You know, the short Mexican kid with the iPad, smokes cigarettes a lot.
Oh shit, yeah, I knew him. What'd they kill him for?
Probably nothing. Just for being a part of the family. It's a goddamn shame.
You expecting someone else?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Oh, Vito, come on in.
All right.
You're doing pretty well. How are you?
Doing well. Right this way.
Dinner without me, huh? Ken, I have to speak with you.
Of course.
The Don is very pleased with the job you've done. I told you you'd be rewarded very generously for this. The Don sent me here today to make you a made man. I'm sure you're aware of all the responsibility that comes with this. Congratulations, Ken. You've earned it.
Thank you. Really, thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank Don Boozer tomorrow.
You mean I'll finally get to meet the boss?
Yes. He only speaks to made men for safety reasons. Anyway, Ken, let you back to your dinner.
I'm thinking about buying it for the rental. I don't know about you. Yeah.
Gentlemen, have a good night.
Vito.
What was that all about?
I'm getting made.
Yeah! To Kenneth Baxter, our newest brother for life. Boss doesn't like a crowd. I'm gonna wait here. How proud of you.
Thanks, Flavio. Means the world to me.
Don Boozer, Mr. Baxter is here to see you. Please have a seat.
Well, if it isn't Kenneth Baxter himself, I've heard of your superb work with our family so far.
Godfather Boozer, it's a pleasure to finally meet.
That it is, Ken. You show nothing but loyalty, bravery, and respect towards the families. That is why you're here today.
Thank you, Don Dimitri.
But becoming a made man is not just about what you've done, it's about who you are. It's a commitment to this family, a vow of silence, and a promise of undying loyalty. Do you understand?
I've thought about this moment for a long time. I'm ready.
Good. Alfonso, get the knife. Bonded by blood, bonded by loyalty.
Bonded by blood, bonded by loyalty.
Welcome to the family, Ken.
Hey, Flavio, I didn't get a chance to ask you this. What's the deal with the Morgan family?
Well, you remember Francesco, right?
Yeah, I did a museum job with him. Good guy.
They got him.
God rest his soul.
The worst part is we couldn't find a motive. I mean, Frankie was never the type to pick a fight. One day, he was walking home from his girlfriend's house, and he just disappeared. We found him by the lake the next day with a big M carved into his chest.
What's Don Boozer gonna do about this? I mean, Frankie wasn't some lowlife. He was a made man.
Well, the Don's not one to pick a fight. The boys aren't too happy about it.
I don't blame him. No one should be able to mess with the Boozer family. This could be you or me next.
I hear you, Ken, but that's not the way. You just can't go against the captain like that.
Who says? I say we organize the guys and stand up for ourselves.
Ken, we don't know what Morgan member got Frankie.
I'm not talking about the Morgan family. I'm talking about taking the Don out for good.
Ken, I'm not gonna stop you, but if this fails, it's your head. Are you sure you want to do this?
Never been more sure.
Just relax, Ken, and get your point across. It's not like the fate of the Boozer family is on your hands.
Men, we've come here tonight under the shadow of a great loss. Gio and Frankie were more than just soldiers. They were our friends, our family. They bled for us, and now the Morgan family has taken them from us. Gio and Frankie were always the first to step up, no matter the odds.
But what has been done about their deaths? Nothing. Don Boozer has chosen to stand down, to avoid conflict, to let the Morgans think they can kill our family without consequence. This is not the way of the Boozer family. This is not the way Gio and Frankie would have wanted it.
We cannot let their deaths go unanswered. We cannot let our family be seen as weak. It is time for a change. We need a leader who will stand up for us. Who will fight for us. Who will make the Morgans pay for what they've done. I call for a vote to replace Don Boozer. To usher in a new era of the Boozer family. To choose someone who will honor Gio and Frankie's memory with action, not cowardice. To choose a new Don who will lead us with strength and respect. Who will stand with me? Who will stand for Gio and Frankie? Who will stand for the Boozer family?
Alright, boys, what's the job?
It's a big one, Dimitri. The central bank downtown. They're moving a fortune into their vault.
We got the blueprints and everything. Vito's gotta get on the inside. That'll help us out for a cut.
He'll leave the front door unlocked and the code to the vault. It'll be like taking candy from a baby.
How's that sound, boss?
Pretty good, pretty good. Wait, what's the escape plan?
We'll use a fresh dealership car. My buddy can get us an unmarked sedan.
But there's 6 of us. There's only enough seatbelts for 5.
What he meant to say is we'll get 2 cars, boss.
My fault. Forgot to count it out.
I'm in, but this has to be flawless. One slip up and we're all dead.
We've thought of everything, Dimitri. Trust me, it'll go like clockwork.
Vault's downstairs, just make it quick.
Remember, boss, we have to stay and keep the coast clear.
Right, need to keep the coast clear.
Drop the gun, Dimitri.
Ken, what are you doing? There's no time for joking.
Drop the fucking gun, Dimitri! Oh, I've waited a long time for this. Ever since I saw you and her at that restaurant. Now here we are. Finally, some justice for what you did to me.
What are you talking about? Who did what to you?
Don't play dumb with me. Kylie! You and Kylie!
Wait, Kylie Dixon? You know her?
She was my wife, Dimitri, before she cheated with you.
Wait, are you mad at me? I didn't even know you. She said she was single.
Doesn't matter.
You made me a joke. Ruined my life. Do you know what that does to a man?
Let me make it up to you. Take my cut out of tonight's job.
Dimitri, all I want is my revenge.
Ken, if you do this, there's no going back. You destroy everything. Think about what you're doing. Your place in the family. Your future.
The Boozer crime family is mine now. Goodbye, Dimitri.
Where?
Mio non dorme mai, sa che di un altro adesso sei. Tua madre va dicendo che a maggio un uomo sposerai, ma se in fondo al cuore tuo c'è un ragazzo, sono io. Ma chi l'ha detto, ma perché non devo più pensare a te? Nessuno sa chi sono io, ma il primo bacio è stato mio, impazzisco senza te. E ogni notte ti rivedo accanto a me. Se bruciasse la città, da te, da te, da te io correrei. Anche il fuoco vincerei per rivedere te. Se bruciasse la città, lo so, tu cercheresti me. Anche dopo il nostro addio, l'amore sono io per te. Il cuore mio non dorme mai per inventarti accanto a me. Non brucia mai questa città, c'è ancora un uomo insieme a te. Ma se in fondo al cuore tuo c'è un ragazzo, sono io. Quel prato di periferia ti ha visto tante volte mia. È troppo tempo che non sa dov'è la mia felicità. Impazzisco senza te. E ogni notte ti rivedo accanto a me. Se bruciasse la città, da te, da te, da te io correrei. Anche il fuoco vincerei per rivedere te. Se bruciasse la città, lo so,